Okay, strap in, amigos, because if Michael Shellenberger is dropping truth bombs about scientists fudging sea level rise like it's a bad Tinder bio, claiming we're all gonna drown in a kiddie pool by 2100, then clearly the apocalypse is just the latest excuse for the globalist clown car to run us all over. These eggheads in white coats with their fancy graphs that look like they were drawn by a drunk etch-a-sketch have been screaming, "The ice is melting, the sky is falling, quick, hand over your SUV and your sanity." And you would figure that this would be the biggest story on the planet, all over mainstream news and of interest to the New York Times, to the Washington Post, to CNN. But, you know, in fairness, after you spent God knows how much ink and time scaring us like Chicken Little, insisting the sky was going to fall over and over and over again, maybe you don't want to garner the public interest into the fact that you were not only dead wrong over and over and over again, but complicit in a giant fabrication. So, with that said, make sure to thumb up this video right now for the algorithm and leave me a comment with your thoughts on the matter. Because it's not climate change, my friends. Haha, no, it's climate chicanery. And who do you think is buying the tickets? Governments, those benevolent overlords who no doubt know best exactly what is correct for their constituency. Picture this: Europe's elite sipping champagne in Davos, plotting to save the planet by turning their continent into a giant windmill-powered theme park. Deindustrialize, cut energy production, let the factories rust like an abandoned castle. Use them as tourist draws, maybe, to show how medieval we once were. Imagine producing heavy industrial equipment like cars. And they chant this over and over as if whispering sweet nothings to a Chinese psyop scriptwriter who's cackling back in Beijing. Yeah, sure. President Xi is over there building coal plants faster than Elon Musk tweets, and India's like, hold our samosa. We're firing up 50 more gigawatts of coal because blackouts for us are so last century. And can you blame them for taking care of their actual constituents? But do you think they're gonna do that in the West? No! We instead get lectured by virtue signaling Karens in their recycled yoga pants. Sacrifice your grandma's heating bill for the children of 2050. Who needs affordable electricity when you can virtue signal from a solar-powered yurt? It's like they're auditioning for a dystopian sequel to The Lorax, but with more pronouns and fewer truffletries. Today's poor? Collateral damage. Let them shiver in the dark. Future generations might be able to get a beachfront condo in Kansas if the sea levels actually ever rise above ankle deep. I mean, I guess maybe when you add in all those elitist tears from being wrong, that might happen. And who actually trusts these chicken littles? These are the same anointed PhD Pied Pipers who peddled COVID vaccines like they were the second coming of penicillin, only for the real fine print, if you look closely, to read, may not stop transmission, might not dodge infection, could spark myocarditis in gym bro kids. And then the lockdowns and socially distanced, of course, from reality. And if you didn't have the vax, enjoy your scarlet letter, you peasant. You're barred from pubs, shamed on social media and fired faster than a reality TV contestant on Donald Trump's The Apprentice. Public health emergency, they wailed, while zooming from their gated estates. Now, they're recycling the script for climate. Follow the science, they yell. Oh, honey, the only science you're following is the one that keeps those grants flowing in the TED Talks booked. Credentials? You're talking about credentials? Please. I had a goldfish with more consistent predictions, and at least he didn't try to bankrupt the family for a net zero fishbowl. And talk about Germany. God bless their lederhosen. They took the bait, hook, line, and Chernobyl. They shut down their nuclear capabilities because what? Windmills and wishes would power the fatherland. Now they're importing Russian gas like it's artisanal cheese until Putin said "niet" and watched as their electricity bills skyrocketed higher than a Berlin Wall regret. Heavy industry started fleeing like rats from a sinking U-boat. Families choosing between heat and schnitzel. All because Frau Scientist whispered, renewables are bust. Bust is right. It's absurd and it's infuriating. It's a master class in elite malpractice. Lie about the ice, lock down the lies, and laughed all the way to the carbon credit bank. Wake up, my fellow sheeple. Or don't, keep listening to the credential cult, and soon you'll be pedaling your stationary bike to charge your iPhone while China laps us in the Industrial Olympics, as if they haven't already. And the sad thing is, the joke is on us. But at least it's a dark one, because welcome to the end of Western civilization. Sponsored as always by virtue signaling and hypocrisy and NGO money flows.